Hey guys, Lewis Cahill here for Gink and Gasoline. I'm here with Daniel Gallardo, Tenkara, USA. Daniel,
thanks for coming
I'm sure
back.
you guys recognize Daniel. He's been contributing on the site. We're really excited to have him as a contributor. Tenkara is not the next hot thing. It is the hot thing right now. It's amazing how many people are discovering Tenkara and getting into it. And we have this man to thank for bringing Tenkara to the United States. You want to tell our viewers a little bit about Tenkara for the folks that aren't familiar?
Yeah, absolutely. So Tenkara is a Japanese method of fly fishing. It uses only a rod, line, and fly, no reels. So it's a very simple way to fly fish. And I always like to see that it's a really good way to get into fly fishing, but it's also good in of itself. I mean, it's a very rich method of fly fishing with hundreds of years of history, very technique oriented as opposed to gear oriented.
Right.
So we have basic equipment, just a rod, spool of line, flies, but then there's also a lot of stuff to learn. I mean, there's all about, you know, if you're a fisherman, you can refine the technique as you go on.
Right. I think that's a common misconception. People don't realize how much there is to Tenkara. And for me, the thing I love about Tenkara is it makes you focus on the fundamentals, the things that are important. Too many guys focus on being able to cast 80 or 100 feet, and that's not how you catch fish.
Yeah, we can teach people, I mean, literally within 2 minutes somebody's casting, and casting exactly where they want to cast the fly. So all of a sudden, instead of spending sessions of fly fishing focused on learning how to cast, you just focus on learning how to fish, how to read water, where to find the fish, and that's a very important skill to have.
And that's what we need, is an easy portal for people coming to fly fishing.
And I like to think that, you know, it's a good way to retain people in the industry. I mean, the whole industry keeps talking about how, you know, we don't have many people taking up the sport. We actually have a lot of people trying to take up the sport, but maybe they abandon it because there's so much complexity.
Right.
And I think that's where we come in. You know, something simple and quick to learn, not very expensive. And the rods are portable. They fit in a backpack.
I know, that's beautiful. They weigh nothing. They're so easy to carry, easy to travel with. Well, speaking of rods, you've got some really innovative new rods this year.
We do. So we have the Sato and the Roto. They're both adjustable Tenkara rods. So for those who haven't seen a Tenkara rod yet, you know, they're telescopic rods. So the tip comes out, the line ties right to the tip, and the rod extends out to 12 feet on average.
Couldn't be easier, right?
Couldn't be easier. Now the Roto and the Sato, both of these rods here, you can fish in them 3 different lengths. With the Sato, you can fish at 10 feet 8 inches, pull it out a little bit, 11 feet 10 inches, and then 12 feet 9 inches, just by kind of pushing the first segments like that.
And they have these sort of friction zones here that lock them, right?
There's friction zone right here which locks the pieces in place, and we also have a patent pending plug that holds everything on the back here, because if it's only held here, it'll come out and you'll wear out, but because we have 2 places, you'll stay that way for a long time.
There you go.
And the other cool thing too, with the Tenkara rod, there's a plug that keeps everything inside. We also designed a little place for you to put your plug so you don't lose it. And we're the first ones to do that.
Beautiful.
It's a very obvious thing. I'm not claiming we're geniuses on anything. You know, it's a super obvious
sometimes
thing.
It's the simple things, right?
The simple thing has made life much easier for Tenkara fishermen all over the world.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'll tell you what, these are great little rods. I've had the opportunity to cast them and to start fishing them, and I'm super excited about them. Tenkara is cool, guys. You've got to try it out, and there is no better place to get a quality Tenkara rod than Tenkara, USA. Check them out online. Thanks, Daniel. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you so much, Liz. I appreciate it.
Stay tuned to Gink and Gasoline for more coverage from IFTD.